and welcome back to some more Rune Factory 2. Let's go to bed. This episode, I think predominantly what I'm aiming to do is just grind. Do the whatever farm work and just get some levels of experience. And also figure out, why can I not find green grass? Both of the potential pause buttons that I had for OBS, all of the buttons do things. All of the F buttons do things. Oh, do I want to use a screenshot button? A screenshot button? Another screenshot button? Why? What screenshot button do I want to use for this game? What does? Alright, screw it. Okay. Yes. Yeah, because F9 tends to do stuff. But I had F8 as the pause button, but apparently that's screenshots in RetroArch, and F12 screenshots in Steam, or the other way around, whatever. They're both screenshot buttons, so it matters. F10 is the start-stop button. Just works! It's just been working. Ugh. Anyway. I know I'm planning on getting combat XP, but I can still grind some other experience points as well. I should really look at all of the pharmacy recipes to see if I need any special grasses for any other types of potions. But it's mostly medical herbs, isn't it? Easy enough. No big deal. Whatevs. What's new? Oh my gosh, what is new? Yesterday was quite a day. A lot of stuff happened yesterday. Do I want to get into all of it? No. Will I anyway? Maybe not like all of it, but still. Alright. Long and short of what happened. Well, okay, essentially... No, that's what it's like. Yeah, basically, I woke up to find, hey, I have... Oh, wait, no, yeah, this is... Right. Right. Recording this on Friday. There's supposed to be an inspection today. Turns out, no. Yeah, I recorded while I was recording the previous Rune Factory video, I got a notice that actually the inspection is Thursday, not Friday. So all of a sudden, I have less time to work on cleaning. Managed to get Chandra over, we worked together on the cleaning. Didn't outright fail the inspection, but also didn't pass the inspection due to some whatever settling issues that we hope that with all the cleaning that we did yesterday, that we fixed that issue. I also bought a whole bunch of, some cleaning products, as well as finally bit the bullet and bought, like, scented products to make the place just smell better, because that was the issue. It didn't smell good enough. And it's like, not ammonia this time. It was not an ammonia smell. Specifically not that. Told you getting rid of that old hair dye fixed the ammonia smell. Okay, so... Right. So fixed up. Yeah, I got some stuff to make the place smell better. Turns out some of those things do give me a headache. So, you know, moderation, all that. So they'll be back next Friday to make sure that that issue has been solved, and no, we expect that it's been solved. One of the scents that I wound up getting is like a vanilla scented thing, and I kind of went a bit overboard in applying it to everywhere, which gave me a headache. So I learned my lesson about not do that anymore. Got one of those like plug-in air freshener things, so that's cool. And frankly, I don't really notice the difference having the air freshener plugged in versus not. Unless I'm literally sitting right next to it, then I can smell it. But just in a general sense, no, I don't. So I quite really have to rely on others every so often, just like, hey, as you walk in, how does the place smell? Does it smell okay? Does it smell terrible? Like, I need someone else's opinion. Or whatever. Yeah, I had, yeah. Night before last, I had 2 hours of sleep. I just could not sleep because of all of the stress of the sudden inspection, and it's like... And, to make matters worse, when the vacuum... Last time the vacuum got cleaned, the filter didn't get put back in it. So just before the inspectors came in, Chandra went to vacuum the bathroom, because, I mean, reasonable. Except, of course, all of the, like, kitty litter that was around, that was getting vacuumed up, then got pushed into the air, and just a cloud of dust was in the air as the inspector walked in. We explained it to them. I was like, hey, sorry, vacuum issue. Happened just now. Whatever. It's like, you know, 10 a.m. It's time that we can actually vacuum. After getting the notice. Because the change of notice to say that the inspection was today, was yesterday instead of today, came at about 5 p.m. We would have had all day yesterday to have vacuumed, but we didn't. Oh, and for the record, yeah, I got the original notice of inspection at approximately 11:20 a.m. No earlier than 11:20 a.m. was when I got the original notice of entry. They did come in before 11 a.m. Literally less than 24 hours. So, they... Also... Chandra noticed that there was an issue with my sink and that it was leaking. A leak that I hadn't noticed because I had happened to have a garbage can lid upside down under my drain. And apparently the leak was small. The leak was small enough that whatever water did drip out got into that pail lid, whatever, and must have like evaporated before it, you know, got to be too much of an issue. But then, while cleaning, Chandra found a way to unclog the grease in the drain. Got that fixed out, but now without the grease there, the leak got a lot worse. So now the sink can drain properly, but the sink drains, like, into the cabinet. It's like, well... Okay, how are we gonna fix that? It's like, yeah, we don't. Like, as in me, has to call maintenance, actually, about this issue that's been an issue since I moved in. I found the non-emergency number for maintenance. Found that there's also an email address for non-emergency maintenance issues. Emailed them. It's like, hey, the sink is leaking in 2 places now. Like, it's so bad that even if the sink isn't, like, active, it will still be constantly leaking as long as the sink is, like, on. Like, the water has to be shut off, or else the sink leaks. It doesn't matter if the faucet is on. But also the faucet / tap. I'm pretty sure the proper word is one of those two, but I'm not sure which one of those two. But yeah. The faucet or tap has been leaking every time it has been on since I moved in, and the person who moved me in saw that that was the case and said that she would, like, you know, get maintenance in to fix it, and maintenance never came by about that issue. So, you know, that's a thing. Whatever. And also, like, the baseboard was broken? Wasn't off? Was it? But it was, like, coming off. Baseboard got warped, and I don't know if that had to do with the water leakage. Yeah, I never called maintenance to fix the sink because maintenance was supposed to have been called about the sink. Only thing I could think of was that much of a leak is apparently not an issue worthy of getting maintenance for. Someone told me that they did the job, and I just let the job be undone. Not be done, because they said that they would handle it, and they just didn't. Oh, hey, look, green grass. Yeah, sure, let's buy a bunch of this. Hey, you want some corn? Oh, cool, I can buy more. More green grasses. But yeah. Yeah, emailed a little bit of back and forth with maintenance. They said that they would do what they can to send someone out. This morning I got woken up to someone knocking on the door, and it was maintenance here to fix the sink and the baseboard. So that's been more or less settled. The baseboard needs to settle and dry, and maintenance will come back on Monday to make sure that to unclamp it. Like I said, the thing was quite warped. Why are you bringing me lunch, like, every day? Okay, Rune Factory to Pharmacy. Recipes. Every potion, medical herb, green grass, empty bottle. Okay, wait, my rune points right now are 56. What's my pharmacy score? No. So I have 56 rune points. 46. So it took 10 just to, like, try. Not actually green grass? Is it something else? Who teaches pharmacy? 9 a.m. to 11:30 weekday. If I sort the pharmacy list, this is literally the lowest difficulty level thing. It is saying that I need the recipe in order to have a chance of making it. Ah, there we go. No, you don't. Why does it still say 0% success rate? Now it says 55%. I'm sorry, how much? Well, it's still at level 1, but I know the recipe now. Okay, so now more likely to succeed. Now, unfortunately, I have to go all the way back to the school every time I want to start making these potions, so... That's a tad annoying. I don't think I have to specifically till any more space, though, so I can totally carry around 3 of these potions as I do all of my miscellaneous fighting stuff. And then just go back. What else was there? Yeah, whatever. A lot of cleaning and stuff these last 2 days, and all in all, I don't know, whatever. Guys, it feels weird to be in a place that is particularly clean. But it is nice that the sink isn't going to be leaking anymore, so... That's good, at least. Yeah, finally got, yeah, finally called maintenance about that. Well, emailed maintenance about that. Alright. Me. Well, whatever. So yeah, night before last, about 2 hours of sleep. Last night I got a fair bit of sleep. How much? Enough. I'm sure it's probably enough. Hang on, yeah. Now I can get back to recording to make sure I have enough videos set to upload on the channel. Because hey, don't want to run out or nothing. Because, you know, that would suck. What do I have for weekly uploads played up? I should keep recording those because I don't ever wind up actually keeping the recordings that I make with Azura. I kind of like the ones I've just been doing on my own. So, yeah, keep working on that by myself. Avocado, I'm sure is going to continue. Mage Right also coming out. Mage Right is also going to start being a nice weekly upload. Yeah, when does the school close? And do I? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm dropping the Pokemon thing. I think. Am I dropping something else? I should still have lots of episodes of Dot Age. I still have at least a few episodes of Danganronpa, so I need to just binge record the rest of it at some point. I have a few episodes of another game ready to go. Major Craft, like, I'm getting a lot of fun out of that. Will it wind up reaching the 15 episode mark and could have been a semi-daily series? I really don't know. But keeping it as a weekly is fine. Nice game to play alone, nice game to play with someone. It works as a game. I didn't put anything in, but okay. Yeah, the crafting system doesn't quite work, does it? "64% chance of success," it said. Anyway. Hi, what's it? Oh, is this a high-level apple? It's a level 2 apple. Hey! I shipped out the lunch you gave me today. Really don't know why you gave me lunch. But I shipped it away. as if to say, I don't need it. Like, the more I grind and level up, the easier it's going to be to kill the monsters, so I'll be able to get XP faster to level up faster. Huzzah! I don't know why, but me saying that, well, okay, I know why. Me saying that, the whole, you know, defeat monsters to get more strength, so you can defeat monsters faster to get more XP faster. So if things just remind me of just playing idle games and just thinking, I could go for a really nice idle game right now, but it's like, yeah, sure, I can get idle games. But the thing is, I want like an incremental idle game. And I don't know why. Like, the idea with an incremental game is that every so often you just reset your progress, but now you can go, like, faster. It's like, oh, hey, you reached level 10, start back again at level 1, but now you have, like, you know, a permanent, like, ×2 strength or something. So it should take you half as long to get to level 10 again. And then you can, like, you know, retire again, and then it'll take... And then the ×2 is going to be a ×3. So instead of, you know, start off at 1 strength, start off at 2, and then start off at, like, 3, whatever. And, like, you do that a few times until you have, like, say, 10. And then you can, you know, level up to level 10 really darn fast. Because the difference between 1 and 2 is huge. The difference between, like, ×10 and, like, ×11, not so relatively huge. Still the same distance numerically, but relatively small. It's like, okay, well, now we get to like level 20. Okay, now you can get like your speed multiplied, so you can defeat enemies like twice as fast. Okay, now you can get... Okay, so well, now you know... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, no, wait. Okay, well now you've upgraded your speed so much that you can't defeat enemies any faster, but if you get up to like level like 50 and retire or whatever, it's like, you know, if you get up to like level 50, then you get like a bonus perk, but a proponent of the speed gets adjusted, so instead of, you know, defeating enemies using, you know, every X ticks, where, like, you know, X is inverse of speed or whatever, you can defeat multiple enemies at once. Like, and it just, like, evolves like that. Oh no. Actually, if I think about it, I should check. 110 health. I mean, as long as it takes less than 100 health to make a potion, I think we good. $86, so 24 health to make a potion, at least at, well, level 3. Alright, so... right, thoughts, mentality, thoughts, and stuff. Clinic? Can I still buy stuff? Not closed, right? Yeah, cool. I like to buy some stuff. I like to buy some medicines. Thanks. Yeah, level 1 is 60. Level 5 is 78. I don't know how the numbers work. Alright. I can't sell the recovery potions, unfortunately. But I can at least, you know, use them for more grinding potential. Oh, that reminds me. But yeah, incremental game. Yeah, idle games, so it's like, okay. Idle games seem to be either, you know, set it and go, or click as fast as you can, as much as you can. Or click as much as you can, as fast as you can. Like, one game I've been playing for a while, Increlution, was just the, like, set things to go, and just let them go. Remember there was one idle game that I played that I had a lot of fun with, because, and this wasn't an incremental game, resetting type game. I mean, kind of it was, but not particularly. Actually, maybe the whole thing was. Whatever. It was a loop-based game. You start off, and then once the loop ends, I guess it could be considered an incremental game with a short lifespan. Whatevs. Yeah, you just run through, you set up a series of commands. The character runs through that list of commands, and when either the character dies, or reaches the end of the series of commands, or just cannot obey any more commands, the loop ends, and then you can just restart all over again. So you can have the character do the same loop over and over. You can just, like, yep, this is a loop, do it, boom, boom, boom. And the perks for doing the loop include, like, number 1, each time you do a specific action on a specific tile, because it is tile-based, of course, that action requires less mana, less energy to do in the future. So at first it might cost like 100 energy to take the move option to move off of one specific tile. But then you use that action 10 times over, you know, series of different loops. Instead of it costing 100, it costs like 90. Do another 10. Instead of costing 90, it costs like 82 or something. Eventually, you know, do it like thousands of times, eventually just costs 1 to move off of that tile. Like, while playing through, you can get benefits, some of which, you know, specifically persist between runs, like, you know, level up fighting skills. Now you can fight monsters better. I have a video of that game that I'm talking about. Loop Hero, I think it was. Or maybe that's the name now. No, wait. Loop Odyssey, I think it was. I remember that there was some issues because its name was too close to another game's name, and its art style was very similar to that game's art style. But I very much preferred the idle game over the, like, other game. To be fair, I'd only played the demo of the other game, and that one I don't have on the channel, but whatever, still. Yeah, I think it was Loop Odyssey that people saw as trying to take Loop Hero's fame, and it changed its name to being like Stuck in Time. Do-do-do-do. You, eh?
Good evening.
Alright. Yeah. Biggest thing about Rune Factory is that it doesn't grab my attention to keep playing through. It's... yeah. The boss fights, trying to go for the boss fights, that's still quite difficult. But anything less than a boss fight, casual grinding, casual farming, casual, you know, doing quests. It doesn't force my attention, so it's like, okay, so what? Yeah, Chris, I just get bored easily. I tell people that, and they never seem to believe me. I don't know why. God, yeah, if only I could get mobs to spawn in here so I could just fight. I could keep leveling up my pharmacy level and keep also leveling up either mining, well, mining, farming, or logging. Weapon, why does weapons have some XP? I have no idea. Magic's gonna stay at 1. Accessories is probably going to stay at 1. Cooking could go up if I had stuff to cook. Camping is probably staying at 1. I don't plan on camping. Forging is gonna have to come up. Yeah, I could farm my mining skills for the rest of this episode right here, right now. I mean, I can also just try to level up a bit more, but... yeah, fine. This until about like 11 or so. It's annoying with trying to fight the sheeps. Honestly, I feel like I should just go and level up my mining skill in there. Mining and logging skill. One thing, get them up high. I'm sure that'll be good. And secondly, I can finally use up a few stacks of all this medicine grass I have. Okay, looking forward to it. My max health is over 100. I'm curious now. Because... so recovery potion heals 100. How much does a healing potion just requires an extra blue grass? Should heal what? In other Rune Factory games, it heals like 1,000 or 800. So I probably need a lot more levels before that becomes useful. Don't know what just happened, but okay. Why does my watering can not hit? Thank you. I mean, yeah, almost level 14. Not quite, but whatevs. Yeah, I've been looking, well, no, for quite a while now, really. Always on the lookout for new things that I can get to, what, life hack my living situation. Like I have, I have a skirt hanger, I have skirt hangers, and a plastic bag container to store playmats. Does the job really well. Of course, the ones that are in the plastic bag container have to stay rolled up, so issues of keeping playmats rolled up for long periods of time, whatever. The ones in the skirt hanger are a little bit clamped at one edge, but that, like, just buffs out after sitting for a little bit and then being rolled up. They flatten up easy enough. So those aren't really issues. What are the odds of a successful recovery potion now? Decent chance. I mean, if my max health can get up past 200, then it might be worthwhile to start taking healing potions instead of just recovery potions. 91% success chance. Cool. Yeah, this is what I'm doing for the rest of the episode, so feel free to tune away. Keeping in mind that making the potion takes up a bit of health. Because if I'm at 150 health exactly, 126. So yeah, still 24 health, which means each potion provides 76 HP. And considering if I go to, okay, I'm sitting at 91 here. Okay, that was 5. That was definitively 5. So 35 health from eating the materials separately. Versus 76 if I make them into a potion and then drink it. So that'd be an extra 41 health for potionifying it. 41 extra health, and the only cost of that is that basically I have to be here. I have to be here, I have to have these specific ingredients, instead of just a whole bunch of medicine grass. And I have to be able to actually make the potions, because I mean, if it took me 3 or 4 tries to make the potion, it wouldn't be worth the extra health. But since I can get it every time, due to my sweet skills, and also being able to rewind early on when things did go wrong, a lot. Yeah, all as well. Also, now I owe someone about $62 American. I thought it was going to be in Canadian, but it's in American. Well, whoops. Oops, but oh well. For a couple of games. Because, yeah. Do not actually have the voice call or video call today. Instead, it's just like, hey, picked up those games you said you wanted. Also, they have this game. Do you want it? Here's how it's played. Here's how it's played. Here's how it looks. It's about this much. You want it? I'm like, sure. Like, cool. Oh, also there's taxes on the thing. So instead of $60, it's like 62 in American. I'm like, sure. Internally, I'm like, oh shoot. I was hoping it would be Canadian. Then I'm talking to someone about, you know, talking to someone who's planning on going to a Canadian convention. And being staff on a Canadian convention, I was really hoping they were Canadian. But maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But the convention is sell stuff in American. Oh well. I say, oh well, not as a, oh, I wasted some money, I don't care, but as a, it's probably still worth the money. I'm sure it's still worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's what you get with millennials, making references to stuff that was decently before our time, just because it was on TV a whole bunch. I mean, Maybelline, I think, is a brand that's still active. Just because I don't watch TV and thus don't see the commercials anymore doesn't mean that the commercials have necessarily all stopped. Yeah, I've been looking into getting like hooks or like a caddy or something to put right next to my bed. Like so I can like put my phone in there, put like Switch in there, put things in there, plug them in, instead of just having them like on a night table where they could get pushed off. Just have a little caddy thing. I mean, ideally it would be in the wall, but can't just plug things into the wall here. I started saying that statement, and then I realized what I was saying, and I kept saying it because that's just funny. Can't just plug things into wall around here. Yeah. I shouldn't be spending all my money on random miscellaneous games. I should be saving my money. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter how much of my money I save. I'm never affording, like, a house. I'm never affording a down payment on a house. Like, the only kind of house that I'd be able to afford from each payments is, one, save up for 10 years. Like, literally only get the essentials. Pay rent. Pay, very little on groceries. Yeah, rent, utility, and very little on groceries. Yeah, no internet, no phone bill, no fancy spending, none of that. Save that for about 10 years to hopefully get a down payment on a place. And then, like, the, what, mortgage? Yeah. The mortgage, whatever. And then the monthly payments for would be pretty much my entire everything I get off of Aish. So then start spending even less on groceries. Not to mention also having to afford utilities with nothing I'd have left. Me laughing makes it seem like I'm trying to tell a joke. I'm laughing because it's the only thing I can do about the situation. Place to stay for now. That's what's important. I mean, like, if I was in my own house and, like, you know, sink had issues, I'm sure I could look up a plumber to, like, hire and stuff. And that's like, oh, yep, you know, $500 to come fix the sink. My ideal would be, you know, get lots of friends, spend lots of time with, like, you know, lots of people, socialize and stuff. I don't seem like the sort for it, but I do indeed enjoy social times with people that I know well. People that I well know. Yeah, spend time with peoples. How's this? Mine level 55. Level up in mining. Cool. And just go and save and ready to sleep. But hey, got rid of a few stacks of stuff. Got rid of a few stacks of supplies, so that's good. Yeah, well, and so hopefully either someone I know, like, knows enough about plumbing that they can help, or someone I know knows a good plumber and get me, like, a deal on it. Yeah, I mean, isn't that the ideal community? Everybody knows something, so if, yeah, one person knows plumbing and stuff, so whenever any of their friends have issues with their plumbing, they help their friends. Someone knows, like, electricity, can do electrician stuff. Someone knows, like, tiling, whatever. Someone knows how to, like, fix everyone's computers. Someone knows how to do this. Someone knows how to do that. What do I know? Nothing, not a darn thing.